Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Dovers. And today, we're playing NCAA Football 12, Road to Glory. We're back with the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, and we're taking on FAU. We're 1-2, they're 0-3. After this, if we don't actually have a good chance of winning a good, I actually might get the transfer portal.
And here come the Owls.
Carol! Okay. Simmental on field.
For UL Lafayette, is there anything we should be keeping an eye on?
With this spread attack, they like to have 4 or 5 wide receivers on the field at once. They get the quarterback in the shotgun and give him a lot of room to make decisions. He'll have to get good protection from his line to make things work, though. You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback, as we saw right there.
Oh, great catch.
He could.
At the 40, at
What
the
a
30,
throw.
to the 20, to the 10. He scores. What a play.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
It was a pretty simple route, but they run it to perfection.
Okay. Simmental on field. Okay. We'll do the run.
The offense will start at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll go with a counter. Gains his way to the 26-yard line. Good execution on the counter, and that'll be a 10-yard gain. Louisiana Lafayette up 7 points. He drops back, scrambling around, and he's tackled at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
I'll just take that gap any day. Read option. Oh, I
First
fucking
down, 10
hate
yards
these.
to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Here's the option. He fights forward to about the 40. 3 yards there on the option keeper.
I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do on this play.
He's on the run.
You know what? Fuck it.
Tackle made at the 47. And we got an injured player on the field.
Oh, that's me. Please tell me I'm not hurt. Oh, okay, we're up 9-0, and I'm
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. He's wrapped up for the sack. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
I did come back, but okay.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's taken down at the 45.
They're eating up a lot of field on this drive. I'm really impressed with their ball control.
Takes it right and brought down right away. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
The safety came up from the secondary and made a nice, solid tackle.
They get to the quarterback, and now the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. And there's the lucky break that this team has been looking for.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Yeah, Simmons. Oh, they got a touchdown.
They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Scrambling around. And he hits him hard at the 33.
A good quarterback knows when and how to improvise. And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something big.
Drops back on first down. And that one's incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. He needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
Gives it to the back. He makes his way to about the 45.
Gain of 12 yards. First down.
From their own 45-yard line. First down. Looks like an option here. He makes his way to about the 32. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
Another run. He gets out to about the 14-yard line. The Ragin' Cajuns take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. This defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. He's tackled at the 12. He scrambled, but he didn't get much.
Brad, this defense reacts too quickly for a scramble like that to work. He needs to spread them out a little bit more to try to create more room to run.
Scott gets another carry. Decent run here, right side. Scott gets 7 yards on the play. Here's the 8th play of the series. Third down. Option left. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Yes.
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone.
We get the ball back before the... Okay, we did.
This drive will start at the 47-yard line. They'll throw on first down. Broken out. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Back to pass, and they got him in a hurry. We've still got a half of football remaining, but our score at halftime is Louisiana Lafayette 16, Florida. They'll get the ball here at the 15-yard line. First and 10. Here's the run. Got a hole. Brought down at the 26. And the tailback broke that one for a very nice gain.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
Hands it off. He makes his way out to about the 35. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Scott gets the call again, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. First down.
From their own 37-yard line. First down. Scott takes a handoff. Inside the 30. And he was that close to turning that into a big play. And that was an outstanding run by that young man.
Brad, you're exactly right. The ball carrier is able to break through the secondary without much resistance at all.
He gets out to about the 18-yard line. From the 18-yard line, second down. He scrambles. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, and I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
He drops back. They bring the quarterback down. The pressure got to him that time.
Well, they brought the heat here, and the linebacker was able to spring free for a big play.
Now he tries to buy some time. And he's taken down at the 5. He scrambles there for about 8 yards. Third down. They're 4 yards away. Here we go. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
I had a feeling it was going to happen, but
The offense will start at the 13. First down, 10 yards to go.
he didn't want to waste the time out. So.
Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Louisiana Lafayette 19, Florida Atlantic 7. Drops to throw. No protection. They got in there in a hurry.
Unfortunately, I've taken a few of those in my day, and they are not pleasant.
So this crowd is making their presence felt. And he's hit immediately.
That is money in the bank. Sometimes you just can't stop a good combination.
They give to the tailback. That's a great tackle at the 37. From their own 37-yard line, it's first down. Here's the option left, and they got to him before he could get back to the line.
He wasn't decisive at all on that option, and once he kept it himself, there was no place to go.
And he's level at the 41-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. They come out in a 5-wide set. Now he tries to buy some time. And he is drilled at the 48. Third down has been the charm on this drive.
Now, it's been all about execution. When it comes to calling the right play at the right time, they've been able to do it here.
I'm supposed to be killing time in it. I'm an idiot.
They try him again, and this time they've got him in the backfield.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Less than 3 minutes in the game. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line. Florida Atlantic will take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
Is this? It's really all I fucking have. Skip play. Fuck it. Ooh, okay. Okay, we'll take a QB kneel. Get out of here with the dub.
He takes a knee. The Owls call a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Takes a knee. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Louisiana Lafayette 19, Florida Atlantic 14. So what are your final thoughts on this one, Kirk?
This game turned out to be a lot closer than we expected. Florida Atlantic walks away from this game utterly disappointed because they nearly pulled off one of the biggest upsets in school history. But you know what? I think after the initial hurt wears off, these guys will be proud of the way they played today.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports, Aaron Andrews and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 12.
Let's get this shit. Try next week. Should help. Race.
And here come the Trojans.
Especially in Knockout Stadium, Troy. We're gonna kick.
They'll get the ball here at the 31-yard line.
We got no bleachers in this.
Drops back on first down. The junior makes the catch. He's tackled around the 50-yard line.
That takes a poised quarterback to stand in there and make a throw while two defensive backs are barreling towards him. That poise allowed them to pick up a huge gain.
There's a strike complete, and he's down. Charles picks him up around 7 yards with that catch.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Option right. Nice run to the outside.
That's a gain of 6 on play.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. The option left. And he tackles him hard at the 35. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's the tailback. He makes his way out to about the 12.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive the coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
Gets a snap, and here comes the defense. He's on the run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
What made this so impressive was first his ability to see where the space was to run, and then the athletic ability to get it into the end zone.
I think McLovin should be playing running back. Okay, they didn't score. Okay, we're still ahead.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
With that gap.
Straight run, nothing going on there. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
The crowd is really letting him hear it. This one's thrown deep over the middle. He caught it, and he's taken down at the 34-yard line.
You know, they did a great job here of not just getting past the first down marker, but picking up some major yards on the play.
I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
Called it.
You've probably heard it said that there's holding on every play. It's just not called. I don't think it's really that prevalent, but you can get away with it sometimes, and other times you can't.
Here's the option left, and he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. So they pick up 3 on the option keeper.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
Scrambling around, and he's tackled at the 34. That scramble gets them 7 yards. Third down, and they need to get it to the 24. What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
It's 1st down at their opponent's 8-yard line. A long ways yet to go, but at the end of one, our score, Louisiana Lafayette 7, Troy nothing.
Looks like they're expecting
And he's going to be sacked for a loss. 2nd down from the 11-yard line. Nice run up the middle. Scott gets about 4 yards on the draw play.
Nope. I wish I could go audible. I don't think I have the shit. Oh,
Here's the run. Got a hole. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. He got the handoff and knew exactly what to do with it.
They like the fact that they have...
Option right side. He makes his way to about the 28. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
He scrambles, and they make the stop at the 34-yard line. And he got about 6 on that little scramble.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And they bring him down at the 40-yard line. What a pretty pass play.
This is just a simple play-action pass. The defense here bid on the fake just enough, allowing the quarterback to find an open target, and the result is a big gainer.
They give to the tailback. And down he goes at the 37-yard line. Scott gains around 3 yards on that draw play.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Run inside, stop quickly. Scott gets about a yard on the play.
Just a great job here by the defender of timing the hit and getting him down.
This one's going deep to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is
they'll start this drive at the 36. He scrambles.
Block.
And he's finally shoved out at the 33-yard line.
he started to run and saw that the field ahead of him was wide open. That's a huge play.
Steps up. And it's knocked down.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
He throws a dart. He got a hand on it, but it's incomplete. 3rd down, and they need to get it to the 23. And he's brought down at the 5.
What a huge letdown by the defense on a big 3rd down play. Man, that is just inexcusable.
They put everyone up on the line. And he's taken down at the 2. Louisiana Lafayette will take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. Another touchdown. Why not?
This just goes to show you that there is more to playing defense than emotion.
Get the ball back.
Louisiana Lafayette is winning big. He's taken down at the 47. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
They'll go with the option. He fights forward to about the 49. He holds on to it and gets maybe 2 yards. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Scott gains 7 yards on that play. They'll throw for the first. And he's immediately tackled. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
Okay. Scott, take her to the house.
And they got him for a loss.
The defense was playing run all the way right there, and it paid off for him.
Looking to throw. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
Back to pass. Deep ball, laying it out there. Great concentration. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
Okay.
Halfback carries, and he will score. And a halfback took it in for the score.
Yep, he punched that in from a short distance. He had great blocking up front on that play.
Still pitching the
They'll start
shutout.
this drive at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go.
I should start killing the clock.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Scott picks up 2 yards with a carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Defense coming and the ball comes out. He tackles him for a loss.
Good thing they got the ball back. That fumble could have really cost him.
Are you?
Louisiana Lafayette
No,
just
come
took their
on.
first time out.
Yeah. Fuck. Like you.
Throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. Almost picked off. This one's in the books, and our final score, Louisiana Lafayette 35, Troy 7. Couldn't have asked for a better game from this guy. He's our player of the game winner. That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports, Aaron Andrews and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 12.
Gizmo, bro. Apparently it's 90 now. Oh yeah, I'm sitting on overall 90. Okay. Let's play North Texas. We're speaking 3-2 now? Yeah, 3-2. And North Texas is 2-3. If they beat us, we're tied. If I beat them, yeah, we're ahead of them. We'll look at some standings afterward.
And here come the Mean Green.
Okay.
This drive will start at the 20. 1st and 10. First down. Look at the throw. Nice catch. First down, and he's knocked out.
The bringer rain.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44.
Make it rain, boys. That's him, bud.
And they bring him down at the 22.
Number 29 brings him down at the 22-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10. Very good tackle in space. Close to 9-yard pickup there on the slant.
That brings up 2nd.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Here's the option. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. 1st down on the 11 going in. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Well-designed play to get the halfback into the end zone.
Hey, for this guy...
Looks like an option here. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. From their own 43-yard line, it's 2nd down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Scott gained 7 yards on that play. And this crowd trying to will their defense to make a stop here on 3rd and short. And down he goes at the 49. From the 49-yard line, 1st down. They'll go with the option. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. So he decides to hold on to it, and that's going nowhere.
At least I got it back to the line of scrimmage at least.
Here's a throw, and it's almost picked.
Almost a big play. He patrols the deep part of the field like a center fielder, though he didn't make the catch like one.
Back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. He looks to throw on first down. Got a receiver, and he dropped it. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
Louisiana Lafayette holds a 4-point lead. And he's taken down at the 39. They'll get the first down.
He made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw. Throws a bullet over the middle. Good tackle. He was the last line of defense. First and 10. Ball on the 34. Option. He fights forward to about the 33. A gain of a yard on the quarterback keeper.
One thing the coaches always say about this sophomore is that he has great lateral movement. That lets him move well behind this defensive line and get after a lot of plays in the running game.
Gains his way to the 16-yard line. We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 16. Scott takes the handoff. The 10. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
They're crowding the line. Louisiana Lafayette just took their first time out. Louisiana Lafayette looking to go up by 2 scores. Fakes the handoff, and he's in trouble. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick. Oh, I bet the defender wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, anytime you have a chance to end a drive, especially in your own end zone, you just got to make that play.
Halfback carries, and he will score. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great looking touchdown.
Once you get...
They'll run it. To the 20. And he's brought down at the 14.
You love having this kind of weapon. You already know what kind of damage he can cause in the passing game. And here you can see what he can do when you hand the ball off to him.
Dumps it complete, the tight end over the middle. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal. Louisiana Lafayette looking to make this a 3-score game. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Under heavy pressure, and he's going to run this one in. Touchdown. They weren't able to defend the quarterback scramble, and they give up 6.
And he's one of those quarterbacks who can...
21-3. Now we're pulling ahead a little bit. And see if they can come back and score. Ooh, they did.
They'll run the option. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
The thing about the option is you're going to have some negative plays. But if you keep running it, it'll create some big play opportunities.
And they got him. North Texas will take their second time out of the half. 3rd and long now after the sack. And they've got all their DBs in there to match up against the 5-wide set. Now he tries to buy some time. Brought down at the 34-yard line. Well, they didn't get the first down. They've got their backs against the wall. Ball on the 3. Option right. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper.
This safety is as vicious a player as you're going to find. He will make the tackle every single time.
He fights forward to about the 7. Scott picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Go for the home run.
And they get the safety.
When the quarterback is dropping.
Thanks, guys. Good job. Good work.
He's looking to pass. The defender wanted a head start, and they certainly got him for it.
Harold makes the tackle. That's good for a gain of 28 yards.
From their own 45-yard line, it's first down. Here's the option left. Runs outside for a nice gain. So he holds on to it and gets a good 5 yards.
That brings up
Second down and 5. Ball on the 50-yard line. On the throw, incomplete pass.
Pretty good effort here by the quarterback of trying to squeeze that ball into a tight spot. Yeah, I know it was incomplete, but he didn't have too many other options.
Hands it to the back. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. And that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
From the 39-yard line, first down. Takes it right, and the defense is there. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
Looks like an option here. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
You're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
We need to get this going.
Heaves a long one down the middle. Caught, open field.
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's that wide open. So the kicker's going to stay on the sidelines. These guys will try for a 2-point conversion. Well, this is a tough situation. They'll try to defend 5 receivers with a goal line defense. Can't find anyone open. He's in for the conversion. A 7-play, 83-yard drive. And they come away with a 2-point conversion.
I think the big thing there, Brad, is that they were able to execute in the passing game. When you can get big plays and great execution, obviously you're going to move the ball down the field.
So our score, 29.
I think so. It's like they have to score 3 times. There's one.
The offense will start at the 20. First down, 10 to go. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
We just put this game on ice.
He heaves it deep. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. That's a first down as they hooked up on the deep route.
And the defender just got outrun and outplayed by the receiver. He wanted it more, and that allowed him to make a heck of a play.
Fires deep down the right side. Can't connect. And they just couldn't connect there on the long ball.
Boy, that's one the quarterback wants back. He just had a little too much on that pass.
From the 35-yard line, second down. They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Well, that's just a good call from the defensive side of the football. They know what this team likes to run, and they got the better of them that time.
Drops back to pass. Finds the freshman. And he's tackled at the 5-yard line.
You can chalk that one up to the hundreds of passes the quarterback has thrown to this receiver in practice. These guys know and trust each other, and you could see it in the way he threw that pass.
And they get the sack. North Texas just took their first time out. From the 13-yard line, it's second down. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Scott on the delay. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Yeah, there's the icing on the cake. They played a terrific game, and this will put the official stamp on it.
You know what? Fuck it. We're running it down those roads.
Scott on the handoff. Across midfield.
Okay.
He has some room. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
The score at the end of this day doesn't show how close this game really was. It was a hard-fought battle.
That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Louisiana Lafayette 43, North Texas 26.
Yeah, that's what we saw in the movie, but it doesn't give a fuck.
Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on this one. Herbie, what do you got for us?
I'm not surprised at all. North Texas is not a bad football team, but they don't have the killer instinct that it takes to knock off some of the better teams they face. I saw a team out there today that wasn't playing to win. They were playing not to lose, and that just doesn't work.
And for winning today's Player of the Game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation in his name to the school's General Scholarship Fund. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 12. For Kirk Herbstreit and Erin Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye.
Jackson. And some of the Hardley Bucks. So, next week, and we'll look at some stats, and we'll call it. Play 3 games. So. You're banned. Get that shit out of here. You're banned. Get that shit out of here. Okay. Mike, you know what? I want to check out Coach's Trust. What field general? We're making our way to household name. Going deep. Robert Edwards. And we're definitely not in green. Are we getting any votes though? Conference standings. Oh, we're first in our division. We're first in the Sun Belt. FYU. Oh, this is a big game. You get a 1-star program. Western Kentucky's even better than us. The Hilltoppers. Who's posting Independence? Notre Dame. Heisman watch. Are we in the watch? No, of course not. Old Miss halfback? Okay. Senior quarterback. Stanford? Okay. Wisconsin? That kind of makes sense. Auburn? Okay. DCS rankings. What do they have us? Obviously. Coaches have us in. What about the media? We got a lot of decent amount of yards for play. Not a lot of touchdowns. I think that's why we're not in there. Yeah. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna leave it for today. If you enjoyed it, as always, let me hear about it. Have a good one. Hashtag join the army.